Maestro music.
The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 and don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to you. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? Good morning, man. Feels like it's been forever. I've been on the road, finally getting back home. Feels like it's been forever. Feels like I haven't caught up with my DGs and my peoples in a minute, man. Missed the hell out of these lives. And man, I'm just so happy to be back, to be grinding with you guys, going over the stuff we need to go over, just hanging out with my people, man. So happy to be back, man. Happy Monday, man. Happy July 3rd to everybody. Man, just happy to be back. Girl, Ladybug's in the house. Good morning to you. I'm glad to see you back. I heard they took your Twitter down for a minute. And all that shilling and chilling. They Elon got you. Elon don't play. Elmo, good morning. Selmo, good morning, brother. Good morning. And hi to Ladybug. Elmo. Yeah, smash that like button, guys. Elmo, good morning to you, man. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Ooh, we got Awesome in the house early. Good morning, Awesome. How are you, man? I hope your flight was well. So I hope you're doing well. So yeah, we got Awesome in the house. Awesome's up early. He getting that time zone back together, man. Coming back from South Korea, over there doing our thing with MMAI and Seoul, and over there and had a great meta week and doing all this stuff for MMAI and really starting to hold it down and starting to move this pivot forward in a way that makes sense. And man, looked like a great event over there. Looked like MMAI had a lot of traction going on over there, and man, happy you were over there. Awesome, representing the community for us, man. Appreciate it. So good morning, everybody. Good morning, man. Just happy to be back. I had a break. I don't know about a break, but a work break. So I had to take a tour of New York State. I was all over the state, so one of them things. But markets look good for being closed for a little while. So yeah, welcome back, Austin. Yeah, glad to have you back stateside too, man. But markets don't look too bad for being a third. I think they're gonna shut down a little early today. I think we might get a little bit of some inflation data today too. I gotta double check that and see if it's gonna come out today. Given the fact that it's a holiday. XXI, what's going on, brother? Good morning. So I gotta check that, make sure it's gonna come out today. Got some, should have some jobs data coming out this week too, later on in the week. So all that stuff's coming right at us as the market moves. But the market actually looks really good today. The S&P looks good, the NASDAQ looks good. The Dow is just slightly down. It's not too bad. But Tesla, man, killed its deliveries, man. They killed it on deliveries this quarter. So man, big ups to Tesla. Glad I'm holding on to that stock. I've been holding for a long time. Now we got to see where they come at pricing wise next month. So, but yeah, man, Tesla killing it right now. Elon's doing a lot. Elon's got Twitter moving. You got Tesla moving. Got SpaceX going. Got a lot going on over there with Elon. I know the whole Twitter thing. He put some restrictions on Twitter. Try to get some of these bots off of there. But I was reading through it. Doesn't really shouldn't make much difference for the average user because if you're reading 6,000 tweets in one day, you probably need to get outside. So you probably need to get outside. So that shouldn't have much effect on the average user. But let's take a look at this crypto market. What everybody wants to know. This market cap sitting at 1,200,000,000 about 211 billion, somewhere up in there. Really good. Man, this market is hanging in there. It's hanging tough. Fear and greed index is sitting at greed, right where it should be. But this thing's hanging in there pretty tough. You see Pepe trending right here. Pepe went on a nice run, up 18%. It's getting back up to that one. It's back up in that 1.7 range. Looks like it might start touching that 1.8 range, 1.9 range. So, it's up 18%, but it took a big crap. So a lot of people are still down if they didn't dollar cost average in, but looks like they're starting to come back out of that. I do think Pepe is one of the tokens that will make it out of this whole meme coin nonsense craziness. I think that they'll hang around for a little while. Probably one of the only ones that'll hang around for a little while, in my opinion. But it's up 18%, sitting at that 1.7. So not too bad, man. Bitcoin's hanging on, keeps hanging that in there at that 30,000 level, 30,600. It'd be nice for it to continue this above this 30,500 level for a while and just kind of consolidate sideways before it takes off. That would be a really good sign. The halving's going to come. I think it's going to be big, but keeping that thing above that 30,500 level and then just letting it trade sideways for a little while and consolidating is probably a good price level for Bitcoin at this point of where we're at. Ethereum sitting at $1,963. It dipped, when I was gone, right under that 1,800 level, came up pretty strong above that 1,900 level. So I think anytime Ethereum's sitting above $1,950, it's usually a pretty good level for Ethereum. That's a really good price range. That means it's doing well. We got BNB sitting at $249. BNB struggling a little bit, but with Binance in the situation that it's in, the fact that this just didn't nosedive is absolutely a great thing for BNB. I think BNB is going to be here for the long haul. It has that utility with Pancake Swap, and people are always going to be launching tokens on the BNB network, so that's not really going anywhere. So I think BNB will be here for a minute. You have XRP sitting it's under that 50-cent level still, guys. So I was surprised sitting at 48 cents. I thought for sure that it would be above that 50-cent level there. Awesome texted me already this morning. Go ahead, Awesome. Awesome up. But it's in that 48 cents. So I think it's gonna be good. Big watch dudes in the house. Yeah, Gary Gensler does stay irrelevant. Let's go ahead. I want to talk to you guys about that for a minute. So I woke up this morning. We'll get back to the bubbles in a minute. I woke up this morning. This article here about Gary Gensler resigning. I did a video on it. A lot of people did a video on it. I woke up this morning. I was reading through some news, and this is fake. You know that, right? There's CNBC's reporting that this is an AI generated article. It's fake. It's not real. So we'll see how this plays out throughout the day. But definitely CNBC's reporting this morning that it's fake, that it's not real. So we'll see what happens. I think it's fake too. The more and more I look at it. Big Watch, yeah, what's up? The DGs, baby. We in the building. What's good? What's good, Big Watch? Yeah. Big Watch, man. Been a while, man. I've been off for a week, so it's been a little while. Missed all you guys. But yeah, so CNBC's reporting that this is fake. This isn't a real article. It was AI generated. And the more and more I look at it, the more and more I read it, the more and more I think maybe it is fake. It probably is fake. But unfortunately, these things are going to happen with this new AI technology. And as AI gets more and more relevant, you're going to start seeing more and more articles like this. But I don't think he's stepping down. I think this thing was fake. So we can get it. It is what it is, right? If we've been had, we've been had. But we'll go right through the news, guys, and then we'll get back to some other stuff that we got. But I had to put a video out on this as well. Crypto.com, one of their legal counsel is going to now be sitting on the commodities, the commodity subcommittee for digital assets. I think this is real bullish for Crypto.com. I think the fact that they got picked, one of their legal counsel got picked to sit on this commission, kind of solidifies Crypto.com here in the United States as one of the exchanges that will stay around. Crypto.com has been working really well with other countries with regulations and pushing regulations and making sure that they're compliant with regulations. So I think that this is really, really good for Crypto.com, but I also think it's really good for the subcommittee for the commodities, the digital asset subcommittee for commodities. I think that this is good. I think to have a big name exchange on there kind of gives a different perspective of what exchanges go through, some regulations that may help exchanges, things like that. So I think that this is a big deal. I think that this is good. And Crypto.com was one of the ones I was 50-50 on whether or not they'd make it through. And it looks like they are. It's a good, and I couldn't be happier for them. I think the exchange itself has a lot of real good upside here in the United States. I was a little bit worried about regulation for them, but with this move, I think that they'll be just fine. The other story I was peeping when I got back was the Fed now is going to go live sometime in July, but 57 firms are set to use it. There's some big name firms that are set to use it that I think are important. JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, to name a couple. So they've already tested it. They're all ready to rock and roll with this thing. And it's going to roll out sometime in July. They didn't give an exact date. But they're ready to rock and roll. So this thing's going to go. I know some people hate it. And some people are okay with it. I'm actually okay with it. I don't necessarily hate it. But regardless of how you feel about it, it's coming this month at some point. So and some of the bigger banks are definitely on board and have tested it and are ready to start rolling it out. And Wells Fargo and JP Morgan Chase being a couple of the big ones. But yeah, this thing's gonna go. Back to the chat. What's up, Elmo? The fake news is is out of control. Yeah, this whole AI generated stuff is out of control, man. It is. But you know what? It's one of these. We live in this environment um, where we have to probably pay a little bit more attention on what we report out to. And you know, I'm just as guilty as anybody. You know, I put a video out about that as well. And you know, we probably just need to pay a little bit more attention to what's going on, and double check and triple check everything before we put it out. Um, but yeah, so definitely have to make sure that stuff is real. Um, you know, AI is a great thing, and it's a beast at the same time. You know what I mean? So, you know, there's a lot going on. So, hey, DG, the Fed now new feels like it could be a big deal, but but it seems like some people want to downplay it for some reason. Yeah, I think Fed now is a big deal. Big watch, dude. I think it's a big deal. I think some people like to downplay it. I think the reason why some people like to downplay it is because they don't like it, right? They think it's the federal government always trying to get into their business and, you know, control things. And it's the first step to a CBDC, and you know the arguments go on and on and on. But see, I come at it from a different angle. I come at it from a different view. Um, the fact that the Fed now system is actually moving more towards digitized payments, the federal government is moving more towards digitized payments. I actually embrace that. Um, yeah, they're using a blockchain that doesn't have a token, which you're going to see more and more of. Um, but I actually embrace it. I think because I'm all about blockchain technology, right? So anytime you can get people moving to blockchain technology, I think it's good for the space in general. So, I mean, you know, people are worried about the federal government controlling their information and controlling what, you know, they can and cannot do. But, you know, I've said this on here before, and I've also said it in a couple spaces that, you know, here's the thing: they already control what you do. They already know everything about you. If they want to know what you have in your bank account or how much money they're moving, they have that right at their fingertips. You know, they don't have to, you know, go search it out. It's right there at their fingertips already. So, you know, everything that they need to know about you, they already know anyways. Um, always good to see Always good to see Ethan in BTC popping. Yeah, Austin. Love to see Ethan in BTC popping. Makes the whole market pump. And when the market's up, everybody's up. Everybody's having a great day. Um, it takes a little bit to roll down into the altcoins, but it gets there. Just waiting to see just waiting to set up my Fidelity with Fidelity, waiting to set up Fidelity. You know, and here's some more. Speaking of Fidelity, where to go? Right here. Coinbase will be the surveillance partner for the Fidelity Bitcoin ETF, guys. You know, Coinbase is making moves here because Coinbase is also the custodian for the BlackRock ETF, right? So now they're the surveillance partner for the Fidelity ETF. So Coinbase is making moves, and this is why I think Coinbase is so strong here in the United States and will continue to be a big player in the United States, because they've set themselves up in a way that not any other exchange has. They were already set up as a custodian. They were kind of custodian and BlackRock's you know, big players, Bitcoins and things like that. So, you know, this move to an ETF for BlackRock and having Coinbase be the custodian of that was really a natural move for them. And then actually having you know, playing their surveillance on Fidelity's ETF, I think it is a big deal for Coinbase, and I think this is where Coinbase separates itself from a lot of other exchanges, right? they've taken steps to make themselves multidimensional, not just a cryptocurrency exchange, but also a custodian. They've also, utilized BlackRock's, I forget what they call them, but they're higher end, basically big money, for people to come in and buy Bitcoin and Ethereum, basically through them. So I think that this is where Coinbase separates itself from, a Binance, and it separates itself from, a crypto.com. And this is where it's making itself more and more valuable to these companies, because they're multi-dimensional. Curtis, what is up? What is going on, Curtis? Good morning. FedNow.org has some great details, but I shouldn't find any info related to Ripple. Ripple's not on there. Ripple's not part of the FedNow system. So you won't find any news related to Ripple. They're not part of the system. They're using a private blockchain that has been approved to be used. It doesn't have a token associated with it. And that's kind of the direction they went. I think it's a Trinity or something like that. So, yeah, no, you're not gonna find Ripple on there. They're not on it. Coinbase just needs to Coinbase just needs to relist XRP. They can't, really, because if they relist XRP, it really really puts them in a bad situation, right? It puts them in another fight that they may or may not want to be in at this point. I mean, I think Coinbase has enough fights going on amongst them, the SEC. Why pick another one, right? Why pick another fight at this time? I think once the XRP case is settled, though, Coinbase probably will be one of the first exchanges to relist XRP. I believe that. I think Binance will take its time, just because of the trouble that it's in right now. But I definitely think Coinbase will probably be one of the top two exchanges to roll out XRP back on their platform. But XRP's got to finish this case, right? They got to finish this thing up. It's all it's all smoke and mirrors until this thing is actually done, right? And I think that they'll win. I think that they'll be okay. If I'm an exchange, I'm going to stay away from XRP at this point, just until the paperwork signed and everything's final. Because what you don't want is you don't want any more letters from the SEC telling you that you need to come pay, you need to come have a visit, because you did something that you probably weren't supposed to do. Whereas if you just waited a little bit more time, you would have been okay. So I just think it's all a waiting game. I think everybody's got their XRP locked and loaded and ready to go. They're just they're waiting for the ruling. And I think once the ruling comes out, you'll see this thing being listed everywhere. In the United States, everywhere it could possibly be listed on a tier 1. I think you'll see it rolling out. I just hope they roll them out in stages, not all at once. I think that'll help the price. What's your take on Robinhood? I worry about Robinhood because Robinhood's getting ready to delist everything that was considered a security. They're getting ready to delist all that stuff like Matic and stuff like that. So I worry about Robinhood a little bit. I think they should have stayed in the fight a little bit longer before they gave in. But I do think that Robinhood could be a strong player here moving forward in the next bull market, just because it's easy to use. A lot of people go to it. It's a go-to for a lot of people. I actually logged into my Robinhood app the other day for the first time in a long time. I actually had to reset my passwords and everything because I forgot them. But and I seen that they put options trading on there, which I thought was pretty unique for them. They didn't have that before last time I was on there, but I think Robinhood's going to be a big player in the next bull run because it's easy to use. A lot of people, that's their first go-to. And I think with a lot of these ETFs that are coming out, when they are listed, I think Robinhood's going to play a big role in pushing them forward. But I do worry about I do worry about them a little because I think that they folded too quick with some of their cryptocurrency listings that they're going to delist. I think they should have hung in there a little bit longer, fought a little bit longer. But again, I don't know their financial situation too. Hanging in there and fighting the fight also costs you money. So Singapore, Singapore guys order crypto firms to keep customer assets in a trust by year end. I like this move. This is one of the moves that the United States is actually trying to push, and now you see it starting to roll out, in other countries as well. And this is basically that custodian factor, right? Making sure that the crypto that you buy is actually locked up on a trust or in a custodial wallet, so that you have access to it, right? And if that exchange ever goes under, that you don't lose your cryptocurrency. And I think that this is a smart move by Singapore. I think, I also am a big fan of it being rolled out in the United States as well, with the whole custodian thing. We've seen too many exchanges go down. We've seen too many platforms fold up, and we've seen a lot of people lose money on these platforms that they've trusted, right? That are supposed to be, one for one, or, have enough reserves, or, call it what you want. But however, they're fudging the numbers, right? So I like these moves by other countries right now. And Singapore, I really do like this move about this trust. So this is all about pushing cryptocurrency forward. LeGrand, good morning. Good morning, brother. Back to the chat. So I like this move by them. I think it's a good move. I think it's something that we should actually embrace. When you buy cryptocurrency on an exchange, you should know that cryptocurrency that you bought on the exchange is on the exchange. It's no different than buying stocks and knowing that no matter what happens, that you're going to get your stock, whether that trading platform you're losing folds up or not. I think it's a sense of security, and that's kind of what we need right now in this market is a sense of security. But in a couple things that we're going to pay attention to this month is we're going to pay attention to Robinhood delisting them stocks, them cryptocurrencies, and what that does to the price. And we're also going to pay attention to the jobs reports, and we're going to pay attention to what the anticipated rate hikes are going to be. We know that we're in for 2 more rate hikes. We know that they've come out and said that 2 more is in store. We got to pay attention to what they look like. But right now, this market's actually looking really, really, really good. So, if we can just hold up for a little while and get through some of this craziness, I think crypto's going to be okay. For the month of July, we just got to get through some of this craziness, some of this nonsense, and I think we're going to make it. I think we'll be okay. As far as a big dip goes, right? So what you got for me, Big Watch? Hey DG, what's your take on Bitcoin, on Bitcoin Cash? Do you own any? I don't own any Bitcoin Cash, but my take on Bitcoin Cash is it's one of these ones that I think are are a protected cryptocurrency by the SEC. And I think anything Bitcoin is kind of protected right now, and I think that's why you're seeing a pump in Bitcoin Cash. At one point we talked about it on here, and it was up like in one day like 30 or 40%. I think it's one of these protected things, and I think a lot of people are starting to gravitate to it because they know it's a protected crypto, much like Bitcoin. Bitcoin is safe, and I think that's why a lot of people are running to Bitcoin. It's safe, and it's an easy investment. Pepe having a nice run. Yeah, LeGrand, we were talking about that earlier. Pepe is having a nice run today. And it actually had a nice run last night into today. It was up like 17, 18%. Right here, it's up 18%. It's getting back up into it's back up into that 17 range. I would like to see it, really get back up into that, two range, probably a stretch, but I'd like to see it get back up in that two range, just because I know a lot of people are upside down on their Pepe. Give them a chance to go ahead and get and break even on that. So big watch. It's nothing like Tornado Cash. No, it's nothing like Tornado Cash. Bitcoin Cash is pretty good. Daniel, you're getting close to 1K. I'm at 900. LeGrand, I'm at 937 subs. So we're like right there. Dr. Rob's in the house today. What's up? Good morning, man. You laying in bed listening to us, man? So yeah, I'm like 937 LeGrand. So we're like right there. BTC has been moving like crazy. Yeah, it's been moving like crazy because big watch, because it came out as being protected, right? And it came out as being one of these ones that the SEC is really not going to mess with, right? And I think everybody's looking for that safety, right? Everybody's looking for what's safe to invest in. Everybody wants to be in crypto, but nobody wants to just be out here throwing their money away at stuff that's not safe, right? So I think that's one of the big things. And also you look at flow, right? We can look at flow, and I used to invest in flow, and flow was one of these ones that got popped by the SEC as being a possible security, and it usually hovered right around that dollar mark, but it dipped down to almost half, like it lost like half its value. I didn't reinvest in that. I thought about it, but it's starting to come back too. It's up like 11. It's up 11.8% on the day. But this right here is the one. This Flow blockchain is the one that used to hold the and I believe it still does, the NFTs for the NFL and the action NFTs, in-game NFTs. They didn't call them NFTs, they call them something else. But there you can actually buy trading cards and decks and things like that. So that's what's going on with that one. But I actually like the concept of what they were trying to do. So I did invest in it early. I made some money and got back out. But I was surprised that the SEC even went after that, because it was a much of a smaller blockchain. So I was actually surprised that they even went there. But they did. But yeah, market is really good. But that Gary Gensler news, that's fake news, guys. And like I said, we got to do, like myself as well, like we got to do better research. We got these stories that we're putting out. We got to make sure that they're real. Do a little bit more research. But AI generated, it happens. And Lena's stuck in Atlanta since yesterday. Oh damn. Since yesterday night, leaving. Damn. Man, sorry, Lena. had a great vacation, and then you had a great vacation, you got married, got engaged and everything else. Now you're stuck in Atlanta. Should have stayed your ass in Florida. Uh, Big watch. It doesn't have that. It doesn't have that another one with that cult like following is ORD. ORD doesn't have that cult like following either, Soma. Um, did you talk? Did you already talk about Gary? Yeah. Why? Yeah. Why? Yeah, Watson. We talked about Gary. That's fake news. That news isn't real. It was AI generated. It's fake. It wasn't real. So, uh, Dr. Robs, stuck, stuck. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Selma. Selma, you live in Atlanta, Mister Dwight Carter. But market looks good. You know, I mean, but I just let's go ahead and get into some of this MMAI news, guys. I want to talk to you guys about this. I want to talk to you guys about this Meta Week. Yeah, hit that like button, please, guys. Please and thank you. Push us up in the old algorithm. So we're just getting done with Meta Week. Big week for MMAI. Big week for the project in general. And they did a really, really great job. MMAI did a really, really great job. If you look at like the booths, and I'm not going to bring up every single clip here for you, but if you just pay attention to the booths and how they were set up, they're very well set up. Enough people there to really represent the project in a way that it should have been represented. People at every station answering questions. It looked like and it looked like they had a really good representation there. And when you started to show off the metaverse, what you seen was a lot of upgrades to the metaverse itself. From when we were in it, right? When we got in it, it was good. We were all happy. It was built on Unreal Engine 5. It was crisp. It was clean. It looked good. We were all pumped up about it. But then when they took it down, everybody was asking why. And now when you get to Meta Week and they start to unroll the upgrades that were done to it, it's even more crisp. It's even more clean. It's even the additions of the casinos, the additions of the properties, the stores, the signage, all that stuff. You can see why they needed to pull that down to integrate all that stuff into it, because it's so much better than what it was. And we had the best metaverse out there before. Now this just puts us in a league that everybody's going to be trying to catch up to, right? I haven't seen a metaverse out there quite like ours at all. Not with the graphics and things like that. And I heard some comments about the store and them being like plain. That's what you want when you get to a store, and you, like, if you go rent a store now and you open up a business, it's plain and you build it out, and that's what MMAI is there to help you do. Is build it out, and and that's the beauty of it, because they're there to help you build it out the way you want to, right? The way you want your store to look. So your NFT got you a square box, and it also got you the ability to work with a design team to help you build your stores the way you want. Them electronic billboards downtown were looking absolutely phenomenal. They were. I had me one of them. I can't wait to see which one I have. But I think one of the keys to this whole thing is we all wanted to come out of this with a utility, right? What is the community going to get from a utility after Meta Week? Well, your utilities that you're getting now is that the metaverse this month will be open to everybody, and the game will be open to everybody. And if you guys didn't see the clips about that game, man, that game is fire, man. And they said they put the second level in there, and you can also pick your guns now as well. That game is fire, man. But there's a lot of advantages to opening this thing up to everybody. It's all about traffic, right? So we have to get traffic in the metaverse. To open it up to everybody means that you get traffic, and the more traffic we can get and the more that we can track the traffic in there is going to benefit people that have stores. It's going to benefit people that have electronic billboards. It's going to benefit people that have advertisement. It's going to benefit people that have the stores for traffic. It's going to benefit, it's going to benefit everybody the quicker we can get traffic in there. The one thing I would like to see, I can tell you, excuse me, I give you the great stuff, and then I give you the things that I would like to see as well, right? What I would like to see too, moving, at some point here in the very near future, is the metaverse to be accessed by a hyperlink. Not everybody has gaming computers that they can download these big files to, and then go in there and play them. So I think the quicker we can get to a hyperlink, the better off MMAI will be, and with the metaverse and the traffic that's in it. But I think I think we're definitely on a path to get there. We just have to get there. I know there's probably some server capacity that has to deal with that, some server issues that have to deal with that. But ultimately, for us to see the most traffic that we can possibly see in the game and in the metaverse, we have to get to that hyperlink. Yeah, the patents. Heard some stuff about the patents. Here's the deal. Pure Chain received its international patent for the SAM smart mining and on the blockchain, which is great news. And it really sets them up to, apply for United States patent if they so choose. But you got to understand that patent is just for the smart mining, right? So you have a blockchain, the Pure Chain, right? Now this thing, who knows? We may see 5, 6, 7, 25, 50 different patents off of just the blockchain alone, right? Depending on what they're trying to patent out of the blockchain. So each individual thing has a patent that's associated with it, right? And so that's what people have to understand. I think when it comes to these patents, even on the Pure Wallet, right? There's different. You're not patenting the Pure Wallet as a whole. What you're doing is you're making patents for the technology that's inside of the Pure Wallet, just like you're making patents for not the blockchain as a whole, but the technology that surrounds the blockchain, right? That's inside the blockchain, like the smart mining, well, and whatever else they may decide to patent. So each individual technology deserves its own patent, and this is to ensure that people can't steal or replicate or misuse that individual piece of technology. And you don't need an approved patent in order for your technology to be safe. You just need to apply for the patent for your technology, and that covers you until everything is taken care of and got through, and has gone through the process. So it's something to understand. You may see 10 different patents on one blockchain. So it's the technology that you're patenting. I think that was the same organization behind the fake XRP buyback. Yeah, it was this organization that put that Gensler article out is now known to be fake news, AI generated fake news. So I got stuck in Charlotte yesterday. Oh damn, Waddy Watts, man, really? You got stuck in Charlotte coming back from Florida? Man, I'm so glad I didn't have to jump my butt on a plane this week. Man, travel is an absolute mess, but you know what? Every single holiday, it's the same thing. You know, the, these guys mess up travel every single holiday. I don't think it's an accident. Um, so um, I think that there's staffing issues. Obviously, there's staffing issues. I think X X Experience, which is built on the X XRP ledger. XRP ledger looks similar to Pure Wallet, to Pure World. I haven't had a chance to check that out yet. Big Watch. I'll check it out though. I will. I know. There's a couple other people that are building on Unreal Engine 5. They've started to come out and build on Unreal Engine. A couple other metaverses have. And the other big thing that I think that MMAI did, and this is what right here. This is what these events are all about. You see the Sandbox team over here talking to the MMAI team. Now, what this means doesn't mean that there's a partnership, doesn't mean that there's something coming up between the two, doesn't mean that, oh my God, we got a breaking news that MMAI and Sandbox are partner, and that's not what that means. But what it means is they're putting each other's name out there in front of each other, maybe for some possible future collaborations, or API sharing, or something like that. You just never know what comes out of these conversations, and that's why you want to go to these events, to have these face-to-face, one-on-one conversations with people, because this is what business is all about, and this is how business gets taken care of. And the fact that Sandbox even came over to somebody like MMAI and was interested in what they had going on should tell you a lot. Uh, I hope they bring. I hope they bring those military vehicles to the game too. I hope so too. Big Watch. But man, that game looks unbelievable, man. Um, you went for a funeral, got stuck. Uh, that would be awesome. That would be awesome, Daniel. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on, man. Um, sorry to sorry to hear that one. Yep. Okay. Uh, let's see. Stellar XLM. It's been getting a lot of press praise too. Yeah, Stellar's done a great job, man. Everybody, I make no secret here, guys. You guys know that I'm a Stellar owner. I own a lot of Stellar, right? And I love the fact that they hit the algorithm of an AI generated price prediction bot. And they said by the end of July, I think the price was going to be like 10 cents, 9 or something like that, which spurred a whole bunch of buying opportunities. I mean, people started to buy. So I think, I think, I, I think, that was a good thing. And Stellar is starting to gain a lot of traction, man. And I'm way up on my Stellar right now, so I'm happy as hell with Stellar. Uh, Daniel, things finally come in. I see. Yeah. Um, United, United striking killed traveling. Yeah, United's getting hammered right now. When it comes to traveling, they've got they got issues all over the place, and that's usually who I fly is United. Man, but they got issues, man, right now. Like I wouldn't jump on a United flight right now, not until they get this stuff figured out. They gotta get this stuff figured out. It was Southwest last holiday. This holiday it's United. These guys just can't get out of their own way. Uh, why do I always pull out to prevent from from getting stuck. Oh man, come on, man. Come on, Selmo. That's funny, man. But yeah, like Southwest was last vacation, man, and now it's United, and like these guys need to get out of their own way. Like somebody's got to do something about the travel industry right now. Like I don't know what Pete Buttigieg is doing in his job right now in his post, but um he needs to do something. This travel's getting ridiculous. I hope July is a good month for you for you, Daniel. July is gonna be a great month for me, Doc. It's gonna be a great month, man. I love July. But awesome, put out a nice video here. Give you guys a walk around and a in a really good overview of MetaCon and how MMAI was set up. Some good overviews of the game. Like I said, here you have Sandbox meeting up with us. You have make sure you guys set your guys' reminder tonight for crypto talk with me and maybe Rob and Waddy and anybody else who wants to come up, and make sure you guys set your reminders. We're going to be talking about the metaverse and the pure world and pure games, and how this can benefit the actual project itself, and why this is important for this to come out and and be open to everybody, not just NFT holders. Yeah, Space Chick had a good breakdown of that of what happened at Meta Week. Chaka had a good breakdown. I put out a video late last night. Did not put out a tweet about it yet, but put out a video late last night about my take and my breakdown of the of Meta Week. So it's kind of what's going on with MMAI at this point. But I think July is going to be open to everybody, which I think is a great move for MMAI. Got to have that traffic up in the metaverse, and the quicker we can drive traffic in there, the better off we're going to be. And open it up to everybody makes sense. The NFT holders already beta tested it. They were already in it, both the game and the metaverse. And now it's time for it to be opened up to everybody. So I'm happy that they're doing it. So we got to get the traffic up. Hopefully we can track them numbers. You're doing great on let's see here. Hey Selmo. I saw you in 668 J's J stream yesterday. I'm down with him. I'm down with him and like his channel. I had to check that channel out, Big Watch. I haven't heard of that one. I gotta check that channel out. You're doing great on dropping videos, dropping videos, man. Yeah, I've been trying to drop more and more shorts, more and more videos. Gotta get the sub count over 1,000, right? We're 930, 32, I think, right now. It's time. It's time to push this thing over 1,000. So the more and more videos I drop, hopefully the more and more traction I will get. Yeah, 68J is my guy. He is also he's also bullshit. bullish on XRP. I'm gonna check him out, Selmo, and then Big White. I'm gonna check him out. Find his link and check him out. So if you guys like him, I'll probably like him too. We seem to like the same people. So and if you're bullish on XRP, then I'm good. I'm good with you. Need some promos. Need some promos. When memes come down. Yeah, nobody's really doing any promos right now. Really, not too many people. Meme coin season, and there's just so many memes out here that are pumping and dumping. They're not even promoting them. Hey DG, Check him out. He keeps it backbend and has a lot of has a lot of positive energy. Good. I like positive, man. You guys know, like, I try to keep it positive. I try. Sometimes you can't always keep it positive, but I try. I try to keep it positive, try to keep it 100 with everybody. Like, I give you guys my opinion, solely my opinion, the good, the bad. Um, you know, oh, the market, the S&P went red since we've been talking. So we'll see. We'll see how this market opens up. The good, the bad. I try to give it to you guys, the good, the bad. Everything in between, in my opinion. In my opinion only. And I try to keep it 100 with you guys on how I feel about things. 120, baby. Always 120. You know, some things that I think are good, some people think are bad. Some things, but I always explain to you why I think something's good or something's bad or something's positive or something's not positive, and then you can draw your own conclusions off of that, right? Like, we don't always have to agree. Um, that's why we call them opinions, right? What's up, Ken? You can please, you can please come of the people of the people come. Yeah, I try, Ken. I try, man. Good morning, man. Good morning, Ken. I should say early afternoon to you, Ken. But you guys know I'm an XRP fan. I love XRP. Love my XLM. Love my ISO coins, man. I love my quant too. I just keep accumulating. This file coin right here, right? You guys go check out my video about colleges moving their data to blockchain technology storage, right? And you have some major universities that are moving to blockchain technology storage, right? And when I say major universities, I'm talking about MIT, I'm talking Cal Berkeley, Stanford, um, universities like that. And Filecoin is mentioned throughout that article, right? Because one of the issues that these big huge universities are having is they have so much data stored in cloud-based services. And one of the issues with their cloud-based services that they're having is people are forgetting their passwords, links aren't working, people are forgetting the links. So they have all of this data that's stored. When you think about it, you think about your financial aid data, you think about your housing data, anything and everything that somebody needs to know about you is stored in these clouds, right? And they're also have an issue with hackers on these cloud-based services as well. So they're worried about the security of all of this data that they have, and the cloud-based services are running out of space. So they're moving this data to the blockchain. Filecoin's mentioned throughout there, and I'm not telling you what to do or how to do it, but I'm telling you, go check that video out, go check that story out, and you can see how some of these universities are moving towards this. Good morning, Keltra. Are moving towards blockchain. And this is one of the reasons why I just love blockchain in general, right? Because I think it's going to take over everything. And that's one example. One example. Did a DJ play on Robinhood and bought Grayscale. Grayscale's Bitcoin. Bought a few. Okay. I don't own any Bitcoin ETFs or anything right now. I do own some Bitcoin mining stocks. I do own some of them, but I am going to buy the Fidelity ETF. Where is Seiko? Where is Seiko? That's right. Where is Seiko? Where the hell is Seiko? He must be taking care of something for Rodney. But all right, with that, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go for the morning. If you guys find Seiko, let him know that he missed everything. Let him know he missed everything. I know he's got to take care of stuff for Rodney. Folks still on vacation. Yeah, not Seiko though. Seiko should be here. But let you guys know. Remember, hit that reminder button for tonight at 6 p.m. tonight, guys. We're gonna go do our Twitter live. We're gonna do it on Monday night. Because we're not, Tuesday's a holiday, so we're gonna kick it back a night. We're gonna talk a lot about MMAI. We're gonna talk a lot about this market too. We'll get into some market talk. We'll get into some stuff that's going on out here in this cryptocurrency market. We really want to concentrate on this metaverse and this game, right? And so that people know how this can affect this project and ultimately affect their properties, which ultimately affects their pocket, right? So we gotta do that. But make sure you hit that reminder button. Big Watch, you gonna be there tonight? Say Samo, you gonna be there tonight? Let me know if you guys are gonna be there tonight. 6 p.m. We're just gonna kick it like we usually do. And have an open mic session and really allow people to come up and ask some questions and all that. So Seiko must be stuck somewhere too. Yeah, he's stuck somewhere. All right, someone, he's stuck in bed probably. He always talk about 120. You're gonna give it 120. He ain't here. I'll be listening on my laptop. All right. As long as I know you're gonna be there, Big Watch, man. I'll give you a shout out, man. I'll give you a shout out. I know Elmo gonna be there tonight. I know Elmo will be there tonight. I know that. Man, Elmo always supports me, man. Always appreciate Elmo. If you guys don't know, Elmo's that dude, man. Elmo really is. All you guys are. Okay. I'm gonna watch Grayscale for you too, Elmo, and see how it does. Like I said, I'm invested in some Bitcoin mining. We'll be there, DG. All right, Selma. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate your support, man. I might be listening, but not Mike. Yeah, Dr. Rob, he's skating out on us tonight. So 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Ken. 6 p.m. my time. 6 p.m. my time. Elmo is your you're appreciative. Elmo, you are appreciative. Elmo's that dude. You guys are all them dudes though, man. Like Selmo, I can always count on every single one of you guys. Like XXI. Yeah, Ken, Twitter. Selmo, XXI, Dr. Rob, Elmo, Ken. Like I can name the people and just like go down through the list and just know that you guys are rolling. You guys are rolling with me. Big Watch. I just what's hosting that space? I'm hosting the space, Big Watch. I'm hosting that space, man. My space. So I got that space, man. But yeah, we'll probably get Crypto Lounge on there too. He's off on Mondays, not in the truck, so hopefully we can pull him on there too and see what's up. So with that, I'll let you guys go for today. I'll see you guys all tonight. Appreciate you guys, man. It felt great to be back. It felt good to be back at 7 a.m. You know, and you know, I don't know. We'll probably do this. I might do this tomorrow, or I might actually go midday tomorrow. Do something. I'll do something tomorrow. Um, waiting on you to get monetized this month. Yeah, me too, man. I'm trying to get monetized this month too. It's time, man. At some point, you know that it's time, and it's time, man. Not MySpace, Twitter space, yeah, but it's MySpace on Twitter. It's MySpace on Twitter. Oh man, come on, Dr. Rob. Yeah, I know it. You know, you can't, you can't stay. You can't stay away. He ain't gonna stay away. He gonna be up in there. Because when I start talking about these billboards, these electronic billboards, and how traffic, it's going to dictate a lot of that, and we'll see, we'll see. I'll be hiding in the cut. There ain't nothing about you, Dr. Rob, that says hiding. Yeah, hit that like button on your way out, guys. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys. See you guys later, and see you guys later on tonight. You guys have a great night. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Hope to see you guys around in the chat. And I hope to see you guys. I'll be around today a little bit in the YouTube atmosphere. Hope to see you guys around in the chat. Big Watch Selmo, send me that YouTuber's name, and I'll go ahead and search him up, man, and probably give him a sub and go ahead and watch him as well. And if he's good with you, if he's good with you guys, he's good with me, man. And so I'll go ahead and give him a sub and give him a watch. But all right, you guys have a great one. I'll see you guys tonight. I appreciate it. Love being back, man. Love my family in here, and see you guys later. Bye.